house at the end is near. Now, widows, don't you cry, 'cause all God's children one day gotta die. Well, they one day gotta die. Everybody's chasing American dreams, soaked in blood and kerosene, hoping on a fire, waiting on a spark, hoping nobody gonna blow them all apart. All I ask and all I crave is a lonely walk till the noise of grave. But in the end we'll separate the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Spoon-fed hair and his thoughts been bled, cry out to God from the devil's bed. Knick-knack, paddywhack, throw a bum a bone, I could chew or spew your views on my own. Teacher made me a history, doctors cooked up a new disease, a preacher man made a shiny new law to Mr. President. Well, build me a wall, I don't know what I'm fighting for. Everybody's chasing American dreams, soaked in blood and kerosene, hoping on a fire, waiting on a spark, hoping nobody's gonna blow it all apart. All I ask and all I crave is a lonely walk till the noise of grave. Well, in the end we'll separate the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Say it ain't so, the levee won't hold, see spilling over like a nowhere blows. Heading for the rafts, they're heading for the roof, they're heading for the water, man, they're heading for the loot. Not enough rich in a poor black town, not enough dead to get the White House down. Not enough help, not enough hope, not enough hands to plug this here hole. Not enough to plug this here hole. Everybody's chasing American dreams, soaked in blood and kerosene, hoping on a fire, waiting on a spark, hoping nobody gonna blow it all apart. All I ask and all I crave is a lonely walk till the noise of grave. Well, in the end we'll separate the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Said in the end we'll separate the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Oh, from the rags we wear. Oh, from the rags we wear. Oh, from the rags we wear.
Everything was going so well!
Oh, mothers, don't you fear, ain't gonna drop no bomb over here. Won't be a bang, won't be a boom, just a TV set in your living room. Coming in loud, it's coming in clear, coming like a freight train through your ear. What you gonna do now, what you gonna say when they take your boss bonds away? When they take your boss bonds away. Teaching us lies, preaching us fear. Oh, my child said the end is near. Now, widows, don't you cry, 'cause all God's children one day gotta die. Well, they one day gotta die. Everybody's chasing American dreams, soaked in blood and kerosene. Hoping on a fire, waiting on a spark, hoping nobody gonna blow them all apart. All I ask and all I crave is a lonely walk till the noise of grave. But in the end we'll separate, the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Spoon-fed hair and his thoughts been bled. Cry out to God from the devil's bed. Knick-knack, paddywhack, throw a bum a bone. I could chew or spew your views on my own. Teacher made me a history. Doctors cooked up a new disease. A preacher man made a shiny new Lord. Mr. President, well, build me a wall. I don't know what I'm fighting for. Everybody's chasing American dreams, soaked in blood and kerosene. Hoping on a fire, waiting on a spark, hoping nobody's gonna blow it all apart. All I ask and all I crave is a lonely walk till the noise of grave. Well, in the end we'll separate, the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Say it ain't so, the levee won't hold. See, spilling over like a nowhere blows. Heading for the rafts, they're heading for the roof. They're heading for the water, man, they're heading for the loot. Not enough rich in a poor black town. Not enough dead to get the White House down. Not enough help, not enough hope. Not enough hands to plug this here hole. Not enough to plug this here hole. Everybody's chasing American dreams, soaked in blood and kerosene. Hoping on a fire, waiting on a spark, hoping nobody gonna blow it all apart. All I ask and all I crave is a lonely walk till the noise of grave. Well, in the
we may be live. If you guys will drop a comment and let us know if you can hear us, you can see us okay. We are new to this. We haven't done this before.
It feels like it every time. I mean,
Steph
was trying to get it. It seems like there's something always goes wrong within the 10 minutes when we're leading up to going live. But once again, Steph is always improving stuff, and she's, you know, it's a trick. We're learning some stuff. So, like Steph said, if you guys can hear us and see us well, give us a thumbs up or say, what's up? I'm already seeing it. Corey, yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Thank you, Jason. He said loud and clear.
Are we on Facebook
Perfect.
as well? Live on Facebook?
I believe so. I did do the multi-stream, so it should be on Facebook as well as YouTube. Fingers crossed, but you know.
So let's try not. Last time we kind of forgot about we were live on Facebook because it was the first time we really did it. So
yes. So
I'm looking at two screens.
Okay, so let's see if we have any Facebook comments over here.
Okay. We'll go back.
Maybe
go
not.
back. Okay.
We'll periodically check it, so we won't forget about you guys out there on Facebook.
Okay, so guys, Steph and I are really wound up. It's been exciting 3 weeks here leading up to Daytona Bike Week. You guys know we did our kickoff run from the Ozarks, run down to New Orleans for Mardi Gras, made our way over for Daytona Bike Week 2022. If you guys don't know who you're watching right now, you're watching TJ and Stephanie. I'm the Ornery One. She's the Ornery Squall, and together we're the Ornery Ones. And this is all about Steph and I's life. It's truly what it's becoming. We're building these great relationships with all these amazing people. And then we get into riding that bike and just getting more and more involved in our culture, in the motorcycle culture, which we always have been. But it's just like in a different level now. And we're just showing all you guys our adventures, our bike. And then we started really getting into bikes. I'm a fabricator by trade. So we've always done some ratty stuff. So we've actually got to where we're just riding cross country. And we rode a couple road glides. So we have road glide. What?
We have the Ornery glides.
The Ornery glides.
But long story short though, this is Friday night. We go live every single Friday night, whether we're here at home or we're out on the road at a rally or an event. So Friday night, 7 p.m. where we're at. But this is leading up to Monday. A big event is happening.
That's right, guys, because we're going to start the build, the Big Boar Build. Exciting tonight, too, because this just played out yesterday. Chris from Khrome Werks, guys. Holy shit. Let's talk about exhaust. We're going to get into that. Chris has actually done something really kick-ass for us. We're fixing to tell you guys all about it. They are one of our great sponsors this year. You're going to see it. You've seen us run their exhaust last year. I've had really amazing performance. It changed my bike. I was having some troubles with my bike. Chris and I talked. We put them on in Sturgis. I didn't have any more problems. But we won't really get into that just yet. A couple other things, though. We will be talking really cool. I got to bring this up. So KST Customs, there are bars, and we run the spearheads. So we've been talking with them, and they're building a set of bars for us. So they sent us a picture yesterday, and they're going to start. They were actually already building these bars, but we're going to be like the first one to get these bars. These bars are not named yet. So we're going to have some fun with KST and all you guys, because you guys are going to get to name the bars.
Yes.
That's right. We'll break on into that.
Yeah, just as a little quick, though, I think, though, what we'll do is give you guys the option to name the handlebars, and then the winner, however we end up choosing who the winner is and the name, will win something and kind of give them a little,
It'd be really cool if they won a set of the bars.
I know. That'd all be awesome.
This is stuff we're talking about, just like Chris, we're fixing to talk to him from Khrome Werks. We're going to have the first, so it's a prototype that they've got. We're going to receive the prototype. So this is a prototype that we're running now, so really what it is a different color. It's absolutely, I have not seen it in person, but Chris actually has the finish there in his hand. We had a picture of it. It is in our thumbnail there, and it's Obsidian. Okay, so these are new words that I've got to learn. So our exhaust, we absolutely love our exhaust. It's unbelievable. Actually, I've been talking to a lot of you guys this week about exhaust because it is that time of year, guys. We're getting our bikes dialed in and dialed up and buying new bikes and buying old bikes and putting new parts. So in this build that we got coming up, you're going to see every mod that we do to our 2022 Road Glide Limited.
Yes, it's so exciting.
A lot of stuff's going to be coming on board. I could just puke it out all day. I can't sleep. This is all I've talked about. We were in Daytona. I was running around to all these different people that I haven't met yet, talking about their parts, because I want some performance parts on this bike. Because that's basically what it is. It's a two-up touring performance
touring
bagger. So I'm so excited.
Steph, we don't really actually have a layout for how this build is going to actually unfold. We know that we've got 6 weeks because at the end of April we're going to be leading a guided ride during spring fling in Eureka Springs. So Eureka Springs Harley-Davidson to Pig Trail Harley-Davidson. There's an event on Facebook for it, and also our website. So I don't really know how this is going to unfold. We don't really have that layout and schedule. We just know that we've got a lot of badass shit that we're going to be doing within 6 weeks. And
we're saying that we are moving over to Rogers for about a month and a half. We got a place over there that we're going to be staying, so we don't have to drive back and forth. It's about 2 hours away. So we're moving over there Sunday. Steph, this is our goal, to turn out 2 to 3 videos during the week, smaller videos. Then when we go live like tonight, we're going to recap what we recorded and put out. Then we'll have special guests, like we got Chris on tonight. These companies are going to be coming on of our products. So these people that own the company, that or the people that work in the companies. It's going to be every bit of the crews. We know them all, and ins and out of what we're doing for our bike. You're going to be able to ask them questions directly through the Ornery One.
Yes. So it does look like we've got some comments coming through Facebook, so that's so good. I want to just give a couple of shout outs. Let's see, over here was, let's see, Gilbert, maybe? No, I can't find it.
Oh.
Said he was having flashbacks. Oh no, Original Jimbo. I'm having flashbacks to naming the van.
Van Gogh.
So that was one thing we did when we got the
Was so much fun.
Van. Yeah, we were like, what should we name it? We kind of threw it out there. We kind of got, 3 different names?
Yeah.
And then we all voted.
And that's what it is. And actually today we took it over to my buddy because we got to do some work to it, because we'll be loading up in it with Maxwell House. We'll be heading over to Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival here pretty quick. So we got to get that thing
middle
up.
of May, I think.
Something else really cool, guys. I got to share with you guys. So Steph had a brain tumor 8 years ago. If you don't know, we about lost her. We had quite a bit of ratty stuff and equipment. We had a business. And at the end of it, well, we lost everything. But we gained everything because it says free. And now we're doing what we do. We live in this storage building. This is a 16 by 40 Dirkston storage building that we've redone here. But in all of that, we had to sell off everything, right? And I had an Apache short wheelbase Chevrolet. It was so cool, and had a couple of rat bikes. We sold them. So in this time, I was like, man, I've been wanting to pick up so very bad. And I drive an old $200 Jeep Cherokee I've drove for 5 years. It's carried me through. But I have a good buddy, Josh Valentine. I want to big props to him. Thank you guys so much. He yelled at me when we were going down. He's like, I found this 70 long wheelbase, 3/4 ton GMC, 350 turbo. TJ, this old truck's pretty solid. So he was kind enough to work out a deal with us, and I was able to get that truck. So you guys are going to be seeing a little bit with that old truck too.
And you probably saw the picture on Facebook and Instagram yesterday for St. Patrick's Day. We kind of, pulled out the drone.
Yep.
Got a couple of green beers out. And green beers, that sounds so
Dos Equis.
weird because, they're not green beers. They're green in color, but they're not green, bad.
Yeah, true that.
And took a little picture.
We had a little bit of fun with that, didn't we?
We did.
So you guys are going to be seeing a little bit more of that 70 maybe this fall. We got some ideas with that. Okay, you want to catch on with comments really quick?
Yes. So Iron Joe, he said, sounds great. What color did you pick for the bike?
Okay, so the bike is the Gunship. I want to say Battleship because I like playing Battleship, but Gunship Gray. So with the limited guys, I believe they named it limited because you had limited colors this year. That's how I felt. We really didn't want to go with a two-tone because Steph is going to be making graphics to put on that to show off all our fine sponsors and some shit we want to do to it. So we couldn't really do a two-tone with doing the graphics on it. So we had 2 picks, really, maybe 3. Had the black on black, and then we had this gray color on the black. Which was really cool because I started talking to Chris, which we're fixing to talk about this, and sometime back, and he's like, man, let's do something really cool with your exhaust. And I'm like, hell yeah, Chris. So Chris is just a good old boy. The whole crew there at Khrome Werks, we just absolutely fell in love with them, hanging out with them. So they're going to be doing some really badass shit because now we're getting into some really high quality, top end parts. Really quick too, guys. When we're talking about all these parts, Mustang seats, that's another one. Custom Dynamics, KST bars. I can go on Memphis shades. So Hog Tunes. I'm going to go on into this. When you guys order these parts, you can reach out to them. Y'all be patient, please. Because these boys, the whole crew, the boys and the girls are working so very hard to get all these products out. And when you're going after these good, top-end, high-end, top-shelf, quality parts, be patient because they take a little time and they're pushing really hard. And everybody wants the good stuff. So you may have to wait just a little bit. So please be patient with these guys. I swear to you, I know firsthand they're busting their ass. And we're excited for that because all of these people that we're talking about right now, they're starting to produce new stuff too.
Yes.
So they're always
really
one
cool.
up it.
So before we get into the goodness and bring Chris on, I wanted to answer a couple of comments here. So it was really cool. Brandy. So if you see in the chat bar, some names are highlighted with a little emoji off to the side. Those are Ornery Ass members, and so they have their own. I think Peyton is in there too. Our cat, sorry. They have their own emojis. Those are Ornery Ass members, which we have 3 different tiers. You can become a member of the channel. That helps support us staying on the road, going to these rallies and events, bringing you guys content. Also unfolds into our pay it forwards that we do. More on all that later. But if you wondered, that's what it is. However, Brandy said Luke and Adam met Mike Boding today.
Oh, no way.
Another Ornery
No
Ass
shit.
member.
So the community, it's really cool what the Ornery Asses are doing, and it's always fun to see what you guys are doing. And they've supported us from the get-go. Yeah, so this is what you hear making some noise. If you guys are wondering, this is a big-ass cat.
He's a mammoth of
That's
a cat.
what you're, mammoth.
Okay, are you
I'm
guys...
so glad everybody's hanging out, all the Ornery Asses.
Let me get...
All right, I bet. Let's get Chris on here. He's got the family. It's Friday night. They're going to probably go out and tear the town up here in a minute.
So, 1 second. Let me get everything connected and bring Chris on. Make sure my... 1 second. Okay. Chat away while I get this fixed.
Okay. Hang on there, Chris. We're figuring it out there, buddy. Yeah, so I am excited about what you guys are fixing to see. Like I said, it's a prototype. The color's totally new. So they've been working on this. And like I said, I haven't seen it firsthand, but it's pretty cool, all the other shit they have. I mean, absolutely all their shit is top shelf. We were there. Their exhaust, when you walk up to it, like they have it really cool displayed. There's fingerprints all over their stuff because you have to touch it. So warning, one thing with Khrome Werks exhaust, when hot, do not touch. I know you want to touch the exhaust, but let it cool down a little bit. It'll burn your hands, y'all. But it is that super cool and in depth. You do want to reach out and just touch their exhaust. It's super sleek and, well, it's sexy as hell. How's it going there, Mom?
Okay, guys, 1 second. I'm going to bring on the screen, and I may have to make an adjustment because I can't see it in my editing screen, so just bear with me, guys.
Boop. Boop.
Okay.
Clicking away. Ain't this fun? So right now, Steph is positioning the different screen that Chris is going to be in. That's what we're seeing right now. But one of these days, we'll get really slick at this.
Okay, that's not right.
So much clicking, so much. Like I said,
Yeah. Give me just a second. I'm going to just make a new... yeah, ignore me while I talk to myself. I talk to the computers a lot. Bear with me.
So, yeah, I'll be walking around the house and she's having this conversation and I kind of look around the corner and she's just talking to the computer. Swear to God, she spends more time with it than me, but it's okay because we got a lot of stuff to do and she's on it a lot. On our laptop, when we're on the road, she's got a laptop there. She's got her phone. That's something really cool, too. With Mustang, we'll be talking about this as well. This 2-up pouch that goes on the back of my backrest. We're actually talking with him and trying to develop a really cool pouch to go on the back for the 2-up riders, so they have like an organizer or a pouch there to put their phone in so you can charge it and all that. So that's going to be cool. And then our seat, of course, we've been talking with them too. We've been kind of going over some custom things that we might be doing to the seat. Really exciting stuff that's going to be coming up with Mustang. We'll be talking about that as well. And I can't wait to see our seat. And we ran our seat so many miles. They did great down there. Everybody did really good at Daytona, though. I mean, it was just an amazing time. A lot of stuff was going on. Everybody was happy and excited. One thing I know about Daytona, sometimes I see some pissiness every once in a while. This year, everybody was super happy, just going out there looking at products, taking their time, and getting what they want, of course. It was at Destination Daytona, and everything was just gathered up there. If you haven't been there, go check it out. You can find all of our sponsors set up with all their goodies. How's it going?
Okay. I'm getting super close, guys.
Oh, yeah. Hang in there, Chris. We're working at it, buddy.
We're good.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you guys can probably hear him. I was gonna say that too. Yeah. Okay, I am like 2 clicks away, guys.
Yeah, Chris, go ahead and talk, and let's see if everybody can hear your voice.
Y'all got me?
Oh, there he is.
All right, so we've got video and audio now. So if you guys can hear and see Chris with Khrome Werks, let us know in the comments, and then you guys, I think, are good to go.
And if you do want to hear his voice, he can do a little rap. He's a badass rapper.
Yeah, that's it.
So bust one loose anytime you want. We'll get quiet.
I'll sing you a country song. How about that?
Oh, anything, man. We went to karaoke last night, and holy crap. I'm scared to death to sing. You would think I'd get up there and do anything, but I won't, man. I shut up. You sing?
No.
No. No.
Not at all. How much does that cat weigh?
He's a pretty big boy.
He's 25, 30.
I was going to say 30.
30 pounds probably.
Yeah,
that's a big cat, man.
Dude, man, and he's a mess. Like, he won't shut up. He wakes us up at night, and I really don't like cats. But I'm a sucker too, because he likes sitting at the window and he talks to the birds, and he makes this real chirping sound. So I went out there and put a piece of pipe out in front of the house and got one of those old big wagon wheels that were about 6 foot tall. And then I put that pipe up in there like the axle, and then it hangs, and we can spin it, and I put all these feeders around it. And then all the birds come in. And then we have chickens, so then the chickens come up there to eat the bird feed. So he's got the chickens and the birds, and so it's kind of, we actually have kind of pretty good time.
Always entertaining.
Oh my gosh. You got any pets?
A couple dogs.
Yeah, I'm a dog guy too. Okay. Everybody, this is Chris from Khrome Werks. This guy knows the ins and outs. He has all those big words, and he's tried to explain to me so many times what my exhaust is doing for my bike. At the end of the day, guys, you guys know that I'm not a mechanic. I ride a damn bike. But Chris, he's explained it, and he's broke it down to me. Like I said, I was having trouble with our bike at the beginning of the year in the hot. We did that Guinness World longest poker run. We were on a bike after that for 50 days. I mean, we were on the bike for 50 days. So we got up there in Sturgis, and I was telling Chris, I was like, man, this bike is acting odd. He's like, TJ, let's try a set of this exhaust and see if it doesn't work. And I was like, all right, man. Well, we got them on. I absolutely love how they look and how they sound. But we got them on there, and I totally forgot about it. What I mean is, I didn't have no more trouble. And that's one thing I'm talking about when we're buying these products. Get to know the people you're buying your product from, so you know what quality you're getting, because these people know their product if it's a quality product. And like I said, Chris, you straighten my bike out, man.
Now you gotta get that catalytic converter out of there, get the heat out of it, let the bike breathe.
That makes sense too.
And then you were also saying where they position the sensor in different spots. So
Yeah, the sensors in the factory pipe are in a totally inappropriate spot, and quite honestly, they're not halfway shrouded by the pipe itself, so they're not getting an accurate reading out of the exhaust. So we do a little bit better job of making sure that the O2 sensor actually sticks out into the exhaust stream, and it's in a spot where it can heat up to the point where the thing's not completely fouled out all the time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then you were also talking about how y'all's exhaust, it wicks away the excess fuel that it gains up there, correct?
Yeah. Well, that's just a kind of a function of a free-flowing exhaust, and an exhaust that's tuned to the motor.
Okay.
Our stuff was actually designed around the Milwaukee 8 motor. A lot of the other companies out there took their twin cam stuff and adapted it to work on an MA. These Milwaukee 8s are a completely different animal. They need different steps in the exhaust, different baffles in the mufflers, so on and so on. We've got some very talented engineers at Khrome Werks because of our OE heritage. That kind of know how to make that stuff work.
Yep. Yeah, and you can tell too. I mean, the thing of it is, we talk about the stock parts all the time, and they work and they're there. But of course, we're wanting a performance side, and we want it to look better as well, and sound better. Jesus, man, it's totally. Y'all got a hashtag Khrome Werks Sounds. and there's nothing like hearing our exhaust. Steph, and I run my bike on up there too. Like I run mine shifting around 3.5, 4. So we're up there, we're motivating. And that's where they come alive. I mean, no doubt they sound good sitting there idling. And something else I noticed with my bike as we went on and everything started wearing in, get some miles on it, it just got better and better.
Yeah, and that's that packing, breaking in the mufflers.
Yep.
You know, I shipped that 128 bike ours at about 6,200 RPM. What I love about the Khrome Werks exhaust is it's deep all the way up to the red line of that motorcycle. I mean, that's a big motor. That's a 150 horsepower motorcycle. So real similar to probably what you're going to have.
Well, see, and that's something else, Chris, we're going to be talking about. We made a really good discussion here with the platform that's fixing to break out with this 131 kit. And we were talking about the cam in it. A lot of people are like, what cam are you going to pick? And I'm like, there is no picking. You know, it comes with the cam that they have. But we want torque. And a lot of people are like, well, you know, they put different cams in and go to stage 2 or 3. And they said they're getting more torque, and that's what we need. But honestly, at the end of the day, for building content for the regular person that can go out there and buy the kit and put in, we're going to put all that to the test with these parts that we can bolt on. And, you know, we talk a lot, too, keeping it somewhat in there so we can, you know, we have that warranty as well. So, Chris, tell me about my exhaust.
And how do you say the color?
So we're sending you something a little special. You're getting the first production run of our new Obsidian Dominator 2 in the 2 system. For those of you that have not seen our Obsidian pipes, those were developed originally to take the place of this nonsense that Harley puts on their CVOs. So we actually developed a slip-on in the right finish. This stuff is just absolutely beautiful. Gloss black, and this is a PVD coating. And PVD, for those of you that are not familiar with that, starts out as a chrome muffler that is placed in an arc oven. Arc ovens are insanely expensive pieces of equipment, but basically what they do is they vaporize a metallic substance and deposit that substance onto the chrome. So a very similar process to how titanium drill bits are made, or how they're plated. So it's actually a molecular plating is basically what it is. It takes chrome and basically makes it harder and more durable. And it gives it that beautiful gloss black sheen.
I know, man.
This is not black chrome. A lot of people want to call this black chrome. Eclipse, there are eclipse finish, which you saw on our display there at Daytona.
Ooh, yeah.
That's black chrome.
Okay.
This is gloss black.
So in my head, Chris, that's what I was envisioning because I love that exhaust. Everybody that came under the tent, you know, they're like moths. They're just drawn to that. It's a gorgeous finish. So like you're saying here, this will be the first that we see of this, and it's going to be on the Big Boar.
As far as I know, it's the first gloss black or the first system with a gloss black coating durable enough to stay on the bike and us put a lifetime warranty on it that exists.
Okay.
Gloss black's been notoriously hard to chase down for exhaust companies.
All right. You said you touched something there, Chris. What about your warranty? Can you touch on that a little bit for us?
Lifetime. I mean, and that is kind of a no questions asked. As long as you own the bike, you bought a product from us, we're going to take care of you on that product.
Yep.
That goes for structure and finish. There's no jumping through hoops like some of the other guys will make you do.
Yeah.
We all ride, so we know what it's like to have our bike done.
Yep.
We want to get you back on the road. Yep. If you got a problem with our stuff, you're going to get taken care of as quickly as we can take care of you.
Yep. Yep.
Very cool.
That's exactly what we're talking about, right?
So
there.
we got someone watching Pitbull Fan 1234 said, I love my 2-in-1 Khrome Werks. He says he's got 120 pushing 135 horsepower, 137 torque, 2-in-1 Khrome Werks, and sounds absolutely amazing. And then he follows up.
Beautiful.
He wants to know if you will have that in a 2-into-1. That, I guess, that color, that finished.
So that's the next step, logically. We're going to get our 2-in-2 out, make sure that we've got that kind of mastered, and then we're going to move on to the 2-in-1s.
Okay.
Of course, we'll have some other products come out in that finish too.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it is a super durable finish. It is not a cheap finish. I'm not gonna lead you down a dusty road there. This thing is probably almost twice the price of a black system.
Wow. Cool. So yeah, someone else had said that the PVD is the same stuff that they use for SIG on like the pistols. I guess.
Yep.
No shit.
Sure is.
Man,
Yeah.
I mean, this is so cool because, you know, everybody reaching out right now, we're talking right here and we're getting to know all this stuff. And every time we get to talking, I mean, I don't know shit. I learned so much. I know. I'm like, how the hell does everybody know this? So like
we're all learning all the time.
I know, man. It's just getting everybody together, you know, and we're like-minded thinking about these bikes. And, of course, we're like guns, too. It just kind of falls along with it. So, like you just said, Chris, you guys are developing too. You're always reaching, and you're always getting better, and you're always your product line is getting bigger. The history of y'all's company is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just
I mean, if you want to kind of go over that, I mean, I can kind of take you through the timeline of Khrome Werks.
Hell yes.
So Khrome Werks back in the day was actually kind of a spinoff from Drag Specialties. The guy that owned our company was the head engineer for the Drag Specialties group back in the early days. When Fred Fox ended up with Drag Specialties, we spun off and became DS Manufacturing. DS Manufacturing made all those old Python AR2 systems for years. So pretty much drag Specialty Manufacturing is what the DS stood for. Jim ran that until about 1991 as really a support company for other companies. In 91, he named it Khrome Werks and we came out with our own line of products. Jim ran that until 2015, and then we were bought by Lincoln Industries. And that's where we belong now, and that's been an absolute godsend for us. Lincoln, if you're not familiar with Lincoln Industries, does a lot of work for, and I can't say the names of the company, but American V-twin motorcycle companies.
Yeah.
And pretty much every major truck company, you know, the big semis, they go down the highway all the time. Pretty much every American-made truck company gets their chrome from us too. So big OE tier 1 type supplier. Khrome Werks has definitely benefited from the knowledge that the OE guys have about how to make a finish last. And if you look at our chrome is the same chrome that comes on a Harley motorcycle. Our black is exactly the same finish. Mm-hmm. Our black finish is what you have on your current bike.
Yep.
And that stuff's actually nickel plated underneath the black, and that's why you don't have the flash through rusting problems that you do with some of the other brands.
Well, man, you know that really showed up too because when we pulled up, we had that S&S slip-ons there, and we'd been having
I spotted it right away, didn't I?
Yeah, man. Which, dude, they sounded fine. The exhaust sounded okay, you know. And I thought it was.
Oh, they make a good.
Yeah.
They make a good product. They just don't have the finish technologies available to them that we have.
Yeah, and the thing that is, we actually reached out to them. I mean, that's as far as it got. We reached out to them. I parked my bike. I parked my bike by S&S year before last. And you're not supposed to park in there. You know how it is at Destination Daytona. Everybody set up, and you shouldn't just be parking your bike by the tents because they're working. And I put my bike right there beside the S&S, and they came over there and said, well, we'd make you move, but we see we have your exhaust on there. And I was like, yeah, you see what your exhaust is doing. And it was real short. They had to go, and they cut me off. Somebody yelled, but I didn't even, I was like, the hell with it. So that didn't set right with me. Now, with saying that, it did sound fine, Chris, but you just don't know how good a steak is if you never had one. So then we put the Khrome Werks on, and then you're like, damn, okay. So We have people all the time walking around, well, dude, you know this. We were riding it down the damn road there somewhere in Mexico Beach, coming down that way on 90, pulled into a gas station. This dude walked up. Him and his wife were sitting over at the gas station getting him something to eat, Twinkies or some shit. And we're pumping gas. He comes over there and said, hey, we got to talking. He says, what exhaust is on your bike? And I said, well, it's Khrome Werks. And I went into all the deepness, how it all played out and why we have it and all that. They showed up at our meet and greet, and I forget what bike she had. I think she had a twin cam, if I'm remembering.
Yeah, a gold flake twin cam. Yeah, real sparkly bike.
Boy, it was. And they bought that exhaust. And we recorded, when Steph gets that video out, you're going to see her. Just absolutely gorgeous girl, the amazing looking bike. But she said she didn't like her exhaust because it was hanging low and it was dragging. It didn't have quite the sound. And when she heard us pull up at that gas station, she told her husband, please go over there and find out what the hell that is on that bike. Mm-hmm. So we get these compliments, and it's from the sound. And then they'll roll up over and be like, damn.
The sound, I mean, from the very beginning, whenever we talked to you in Sturgis, you'd said you want that deep, raspy, like that big guy in the back of the crowd that's like chuckling, like kind
fixing to whoop somebody's ass. I say it all the time.
That's exactly what it is. It's so deep and throaty.
We're
that's right. You should feel a motorcycle.
Yeah, man. It's a fucking Harley-Davidson, man. And we have we roll up beside people, and I'll do it too. I'll get right to that sweet point in there, and they're being like little shits on the road or whatever, and we're just rolling by. I'll get in that sweet point and just go, rah! And that bike it yells at them. It's not like, it's like, rah! And you're like, Jesus. Or I hit that old Cussing Dynamics Pro Beast horn too. I've been doing that too.
Yeah, that scares the shit out of people.
So between those two, that's what we go to. We got to get attention. That damn exhaust is a safety aspect. It truly, I know, it's crazy as that sounds.
Loud pipes save lives. Well, Khrome Werks pipes save
but
lives.
I do want to say this. It's a well-mannered sound, too. So it's not like it's overwhelming. And if you guys watch our videos, you'll hear us. We got those Sennas, those Evos on, and we talk to those Sennas all the time. And Steph, she turns down the music, so there's no background music, so we can hear that Khrome Werks. Mm-hmm. And we've had so many people. We had multiple people come up to us and say they love our video because they can hear that sweet sound back in that background, that back. Whoa. Mm-hmm. And it truly has a unique sound to them. They knocked it out of the damn park. I don't get it. I just love it. Real quick, what do we got over here, Mama?
So Weston Customs, which is also a member of the Ornery Ones.
What's up, man?
And he has a YouTube channel too. So if you guys are watching, definitely check out his channel. Also, we hung out with him a little bit in Daytona. But thank you for your super chat. He says, have to give a shout out to Khrome Werks customer service and their products. A big reason I'll be switching in the future. Very cool.
Appreciate that.
Thank you, man. Thank you for that super chat too. And once again, here. He rides. He's got his YouTube channel going. He's in the thick of it. So he's online all the time, guys. We all are. This is one thing I'm going to be very clear with you guys right now. I just did it. I just did it myself. You go online, you don't know where to go. There's a lot of product out there. There's a lot of shit product too. You need to invest in your product. We've had some bad experiences. And I'll go into that some other time. But what you need to know is the people you're dealing with and their product. And go ahead and spend the extra money. Take the time. Save up your money or sell some more puppies or whatever you got to do. Get the better high-end quality shit for your bike. Because once you put that on there, you're done. You forget about it. And you're proud of what you got. We're learning that more and more. Lord knows, Steph and I, we're always on the damn budget. But we're very fortunate because we've ran into you, Chris. We've all just got along so well. And once again, it comes back to our culture. And we are motorcycle lovers, motorcyclists, bikers, however you want to say it. But we are the culture. We are the people that ride. And this is the exhaust for the people that really get out there and ride. I had a comment. I talked to a dude for a while on Instagram the other day. I won't mention the name of the exhaust he's running, but he's having problems with it absolutely ripping out. He's had it twice now. Hangers and different things. He said the baffles are coming loose inside, and he tours a lot. He's on the bike, and he said, I'm sick of it, man. And he's like, please tell me about the Khrome Werks. So take a minute, guys. Do your research. If you're thinking about exhaust, yell at them. All the crew.
Yeah,
yeah.
We're here to answer any questions you have. So I mean, our phone number's on the website. You can get us at any of our social media channels. Message us. We're sitting there ready to answer your question most of the time. So
yeah, and y'all got a hell of a crew too, man. Y'all put a good crew together.
Oh yeah,
unbelievable. We had so much fun.
Still building it. Got a few more coming on board here pretty quick.
You guys are gaining, man. I mean, it's like watching something really cool, just kind of grow in front of you. And I think that we are too. And I am so proud, Chris, that I've got to meet you, man. We're getting to hang out and to know each other, and we're having fun with these bikes. I know how hard you guys are working. Like I said earlier, I was telling everybody, Chris, everybody be patient. Your crew's running hard.
Yeah. We're shipping about 3 times what we were last year, and still haven't run down the demand curve yet. So I know our stuff is hard to come by out there. Yeah. Order it, put it on back order, wait for it. It's worth the wait, I promise you.
Yeah. So speaking of that, before we go, what is y'all's I guess riding schedule look like? Where are you guys going to be at for the rest of the year? Which rallies and events are you guys installing at? All of them, all that.
We're installing all of them. We've got Leesburg coming up here about midway through next month.
Okay.
Panama City the week after that. Then we're going to be at Myrtle Beach, which is a new one for us. We've never been to Myrtle Beach before, so looking forward to meeting some new people out there. Then we're out to Sturgis. Gotta do Sturgis, right?
Absolutely.
And then we're at the hometown rally in Milwaukee, Ocean City, Ozark rally, Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. Yeah. Then we start the whole Florida swing again with
the fall
Biketoberfest, Leesburg again, and Panama City rounds it up.
Okay, perfect. Damn. So
y'all are on it.
2 other questions that I was meaning to ask earlier and I forgot. So we've got one rider. We're trying to get him on a Harley-Davidson. When he was here at Pig Trail a couple months ago, he had his eyes on one, but he hasn't made that change yet. So he doesn't ride a Harley-Davidson. So he wants to know, do you make exhaust for other bikes other than?
We're just jumping into the Indians.
Okay.
But we're gonna stick to American B twins.
Okay. The next question is, can someone get Khrome Werks exhaust for a 2017 Dyna Street Bob?
2017 Dyna, I've got slip-on mufflers for it. That's about all I've got right now. Unfortunately, we had a really nice little drag pipe system, but it wasn't selling well enough to keep making. So right now, I'm kind of back to just slip-ons for that. But we do have a really good sounding set of slip-ons for it.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
And you got that in a couple finishes as well?
Just chrome and black.
Chrome and black. Okay. That'd be the next question, I can imagine.
Okay.
Okay. Is there any other questions you got over there? Make sure we Facebook and YouTube.
Oh, I know. I forget Facebook over here.
We don't want to leave anybody out?
No, I think that's good.
Okay.
So they can go, of course, to chromewerks.com.
Yep. Chromewerks.com or on our Instagram page or Facebook. We're watching all of those all the time. We're just jumping into the YouTube thing, so you'll see a few videos coming out from us here pretty quick.
Perfect.
Yeah, and you guys, like I said, y'all really starting to work social media hard now. You got a great girl there running the social media. And
Kayla has been a blessing.
I love that kid. It was her first. If you guys don't know, it was her first rally or Daytona Bike Week, and a lot of us can be a handful, and she did amazing, and I can't wait to see her in a few years and the stories she has. Just absolutely a sweetheart. Actually, we met a lot of y'all at Khrome Werks, and every one of y'all were just great people. Chris,
we're gonna get Kayla. We're gonna get Kayla on a motorcycle of her own.
Yeah.
Dude, just make a video of her on a bike and a couple posts. She's absolutely, if you guys haven't seen her, she's just absolutely a beautiful young lady.
And so sweet.
And sweet as pie. I mean, everybody will just fall in love with her. And once
He
again,
keeps the whole crew straight, that's for sure.
yeah, like some dudes were kind of giving her down the road a little bit, and she straightened her ass out, and that's what it takes, you know. And of course, you know, they can't help it. You got some pretty little chick, they got to get a little man on her, you know, and get a little crush on her. And she handled them very well. I'm just tickled. I'm tickled with
She
her.
did well.
She did
very well.
One last question that just popped up. So before we leave, someone says, "Where's the rally in Milwaukee? Where will you guys be at that rally? Is there a certain
So we haven't really determined that yet. It's looking like we'll probably be at Suburban Harley. It's possible we'll be back at House of Harley. So one of the two places that's still kind of in the decision making phase right now.
Yeah.
But we will be in Milwaukee.
Okay.
One place or the other. Both dealers are great dealers for us.
Yep.
So it's always hard to pick one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue, you'll be at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson, no doubt about it. And we always have a good
We'll have the new truck there too, and so we'll be ready to put some parts on.
Dude, that dude, y'all got to see their rig too. It's a knockout. It's over the moon. It's something special there. Holy shit.
Super cool.
Yeah. Okay, Chris, man, we can't thank you enough for coming on tonight and taking time out with the family. We know you've been working really hard. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I can't wait to see the exhaust. We're going to be showing that off. Guys, we will make a video about the exhaust. And then it's going to be on the bike. I'll be talking about it. We'll do the 1,000-mile break-in. We'll be tuning the bike. I'm really thinking we're going to throw it on a dyno if Pig Trail lets me. I'm going to poke at them a little bit. We'll dyno that bike before we do anything to it. We're going to be doing some stuff to it Monday. Paul from Fair and Exchange is going to be coming.
Speaking of that, Paul is with us on Facebook and says hello to Chris.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah, so that's another one that we're going to have on our bike,
That's
and
so
we're going
cool.
to have actually in person with us at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson.
Yeah, so he's actually
Monday.
coming up here to put our inner and lower fairings, some heat guards, I believe, stereo systems, which we don't know nothing about, and we froze a little bit. Make sure our screen's rolling, guys, real quick for you.
Okay.
Sorry. Where'd Chris go? As well as he installs that, he'll be doing Dakota digital gauges. So that's something we're going to be embarking on. I don't know anything about them. I went and looked at all their stuff. Wow, super badass.
They're nice.
Dude, he'll be there Monday. So we're going to hit the ground running Monday, Tuesday. If you guys haven't gone and checked him out, go look at the Fair and Exchange. He just did a bike that's so crazy. It's red, white, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his wife couldn't agree on what color they wanted, right? Or what finish. So he just said the hell with it. He did one side blue, one side red, one side of it's chrome, one side of it's black. And your exhaust is split on it. He went that, everything's split. Amazing. And it looks great. He did just a hell of a job on it. So once again, guys, you can see the companies and the people that the Ornery One is with and why we get along so good, because we love these bikes and we love seeing people love their bike. So, Chris, I can just keep talking. We want to thank you again so much for coming on tonight, man.
Yes, appreciate
I
it.
appreciate everything you guys do for us.
Oh, shit. Ain't nothing but a good time. Okay, Chris, we'll cut you loose. Thanks to your family, and once again, thank you, Chris. We'll be talking to you later on, brother.
Sounds good. Stay in touch.
See you.
See you.
All right, guys. So cut Chris loose there so he can get back to the family doing a thing Friday night. He's tired. I know they've been working hard. That was really cool. Paul's on here. It just tickles the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Man.
So Paul is down in Florida. He's going to be leaving out in the morning, he said, to make his way to Pig Trail. But like this whole build, it's going to be over a 6-week period. So we had Chris on tonight, but we're actually going to make a video of the exhaust in hand, in person, being put onto the bike. Of course, we got to share our thoughts of it afterwards too. So that's something that's definitely going to be coming too.
Yeah, and I'm really thinking about that. If we put that bike on a dyno, we'll see what it is out of the box, right? You know, and all bikes are different. Yeah, I don't know what the hell the deal is, but they're all different. You know, they'd be straight off the line. They're just so we could really see what we're doing on the torque and the horse. And then after we get done with that, of course, we'll throw it back on there again and see the numbers. I think that'd be really cool to see. Now, once again, we're doing the Screaming Eagle Big Boar kit there at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson. What do you got over there? Hey.
Gray Wolf,
Gray Wolf.
who is down in Key West.
Bless his heart.
Thank you so much for your super chat. I
But
appreciate that.
thank you so. Oh God, they're hitting it hard down there. I bet. Gee, y'all deserve that.
I'm sure y'all are bored.
It's horrible, man. Thank you so much, Mr. Gray Wolf. He's been a member and part of the Ornery One from the
very
absolutely beginning. We crash at their house anytime that we're up there. Great people. That guy rides. He's got so many damn stories. Holy shit, he's rode his ass off. It's amazing when we sit down and get to talking, the knowledge that pours out of his face. It's unbelievable. Super cool. Once again, that's an Ornery ass member out there, and they're down in Key West.
Yeah, very cool.
You want to catch up with comments over there, Mama?
Yes, let's see. We got, okay. Do y'all plan on coming towards Ohio area this summer? I don't.
Well,
that's a yes and a no because
yeah,
June and July is kind of an open calendar month for us where we're gonna try and do both of our rides that we've been wanting to do. These are just 2 rides that just we want to do. I think that's important. Of course, like we just need to find things that you know what we used to do is just go out
Just
and
ride.
ride some odd crazy ride.
Yeah,
So
no rally to go to, nothing that we're really seeing, but just riding the roads.
right. So there's a coast-to-coast road, and then there's one that's border-to-border. The only U.S. highway that goes from Canada to Mexico, which is Highway 62. And then I think it's Highway 50 that goes from California to Maryland that we're going to ride.
The loneliest road. It's the one that Forrest Gump is running on. He turns around and heads home. But it is one, and it's really hard to map out too because it's hard to find the pieces. You got to kind of piece it together. But that's another cool thing that we'll be doing. And along the way, as we go, maybe we can like post where we're going to end up, say one night or something. And if you're around there, or if you guys, when we fine tune it, and we'll let everybody know ahead of time. If there's anything cool going on, we'll swing by maybe a bike night or a cool pub or, you know, a good place to eat or just a great titty bar, you know, anything like that.
So being over in Ohio area is very possible.
Yeah.
Exactly when, don't
I don't
know.
know about that.
Talking about Key West, though, Matt Griffin, you said that you're in St. Augustine, which we love St. Augustine, one of our favorite places. I mean, Key West is awesome, too.
Oh, absolutely.
But another member of ours, Matt, I call him Ralphie because I can't pronounce his last name. He just went down to Key West before Daytona.
Yes.
And got it. You know, he rented a bike and then rode on down to the Keys and then got on a cruise ship.
How badass is that?
I know.
We've been talking about that a lot. Like if you could get somewhere and just rent a bike to ride because you get to ride different bikes.
Mm-hmm.
We've been talking about that for some time.
Which he does ride a CVO, and he texted me, and he's like, "This bike sucks."
Well, and then you know, there again, once you start running the good stuff,
you don't want to go back.
I know, man, and it's pretty cool to get to experience all this stuff for us because we never knew what it was. One thing that comes to mind when I'm talking about that, Legend suspension.
Yes.
That's the thing that sticks with me and always will the rest of my life. Like I did not understand how important that suspension is and how wonderful their suspension is and what it did for us.
Yeah, and we're going to be, for the Big Boar, we're going to be adding, of course, Axio on the front, but we're going to be adding the reservoir, the arcs in the back.
Yeah, and there's so much fine tuning with those two. I'm going to have to learn. Like we were talking about it at Destination Daytona dinner. Holy shit, there's so much. And we want to say a quick thanks to all y'all too at Legends. You guys are so sweet to us, and we absolutely love you guys so very much. You're just you're a family. They just so good. I got to see Jesse while we were down there we had a quick conversation, and he's done so much for us. I have to tell the story sometime. But he was just talking about me about putting the good stuff out in the universe and letting it happen. So gave me a little pep talk. We're just talking about stuff. You guys, like Chris, I could go on Custom Dynamics, the whole crew there, Mustang, hanging out there, and then we're going to talk about Paul.
There's a lot of good people out there, and that's one thing that we always say is, in the motorcycle community, it's just a huge group of just good-hearted. They're closer than family, and they're all just.
We talk to them a lot,
Yeah,
it's so good.
I want to do a shout out to Mike Myers. He said, "Hey y'all, glad y'all made it home safe. I closed on my house today."
I was wondering about you.
Congratulations. That's very exciting.
Drove by your old house today, actually. I looked up there and I was like, oh, shit. Well, good for you, brother. I'm glad life has been right.
Yes. And Nut, thank you so much.
What up,
I
Nut?
appreciate that super chat. Plus, hippos are my favorite.
He know that.
I always say that if I could have a
Spirit animal?
second spirit animal, it would be the hippo.
What's your first one?
It's the red-tailed hawk.
And that's what I got on my hand.
Caw,
What the
caw.
hell? What the hell? Thank you so much, Nut, for that. I
Yes.
appreciate that.
Thank
Nut.
you, thank you, thank you. All right.
Okay, guys. So, if you don't know and you're watching this, you can become a member. You can be an honorary ass member. You can look at the details. We have different platforms. We do a giveaway every month, and we're behind, but we're fixing. We'll do the drawing for last month for the members. But what we did is while we were on the road, we collected things for the giveaway. Now, I told Steph, I was like, let's hold back and collect the stuff as we go. So it's a lot of cool little goodies that we put together that whoever wins this for the last month, the honorary ass member, will get this cool kind of a package thing.
And you may or may not have some Mardi Gras beads in there.
May or may not.
But we came by those honestly.
Yes, yes. We didn't really hit it that hard down there, did we?
No.
We're pretty laid back. So, like I was saying, if you guys don't know, you can be an honorary ass member. If you're looking for some really cool merch, which we got some new stuff in.
Yes.
Yes, isn't this cool?
I'll show you mine.
Yes. It's a koozie, too. And it has a lid as well, but I didn't grab it. So,
Yeah, so those are the tumblers that are also koozies. So
cool?
you can actually replace the top. It has a little rubber lid that you can put your cans, of course, in, or as a lid that pops on and it's like, of course, like a tumbler
cool.
lid with a straw.
So, like I said, we got merch on the website, theorneryone.com. You can go check that out. Monday, we'll be at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson, and we'll be starting the recording and the build of the Big Boar. There's so much emotions that are running through me right now. We've been very, very busy. We appreciate all of y'all following along with us on our social media platforms and like hanging out with us on a Friday night. Next Friday night we'll be live. We will be over in Rogers, and we're going to have a shit ton to talk about. Once again, Chris, Khrome Werks, thank you, buddy. We appreciate you so very much. The whole crew at Khrome Werks, thank you. All of our sponsors, they're popping up in that corner right there. That's all of our fine sponsors. We appreciate you guys so very much, and all you honorary asses.
Yes, for sure. I'm just reading comments over here, but also Richard Boggs, he said, talk about Mustang seats. I'd like to buy a good seat for my 2015 Limited CVO. If you guys are interested in that or want more information, just message us. Shoot us a message on Instagram or Facebook, and we can get you in contact with a direct rep that will answer all of your questions. She's badass, guys.
She's all rep. Ronnie knows her shit, and this happens a lot. And sometimes you might be able to get your product quicker. I don't know.
I've heard it's capable.
Depends on how sweet you are to Ronnie when you talk to her. She's a firecracker of a little thing, and she knows the insides and outs of those seats. So if you're interested, you can message us, and then I get your name, your number, then I message her, and then she just gives you a call. She's like, what's up? What do you want to know? And then y'all can fine tune what you're thinking.
Yes.
But those seats are amazing, and we're going to be doing a lot of cool shit with Mustang this year, too.
That's right.
Monocle show.
A lot of stuff in the works, and it's all going to unfold in the next 6 weeks.
That's right, guys. So the Big Boar Build series here on YouTube is fixing to commence. Steph, made a new opening for that. She was working on it. We had rode 700 miles. It was about 9 o'clock at night, and she pulls us on me. Okay, hon, now you're going to have to do a voiceover for this, and I need it because I need to produce that video tonight when you go to sleep, so it'll be out in the morning because the members get it before anybody else. So I was sitting in my underwear on the bed watching The Office in this motel room recording what she needed me to say for the opening.
And we did this like 5 times. And then the last time he's like, I'm just going to give it hell and have fun. So the opening, the intro for the Big Boar, it's a fun little,
I'm being a jackass. So
it's just fun.
If you can hear my voice and doing that, we're just having fun. I'm wondering if it's going to piss people off, annoy people, or they're going to be like, well, that's TJ.
It's only 30 seconds long.
You
so
can
if you
take
don't
30
like
seconds
it, you can
of
get
it.
through it.
You can take 30 seconds, can you?
Roaming around, thank you so much for your super chat.
Dang, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Hope
you.
you're doing good. And we will forgive you for being late. He said that he's late for the second week in a row.
Shit, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's good to see
But
you.
I hope
Thanks
that
for
the
super chat.
new job is going good.
Yeah, man.
And yeah.
That's right, guys. Like I said, the Ornery Ass members, all of us pretty well know each other, like personally. We've rode with a lot of you guys. We've met y'all. If we haven't met you, we'd love to meet you. This year we're out on the road. If you are a member and we're out on the road close, please come and see us. And if we need to, we can wait or detour or whatever. Let us know. We'd love to meet you in person and do a little chat, talking.
Sure.
Okay, Mama, listen, we got a lot to do tonight.
Okay, guys, I hope everyone had a good and safe St. Patrick's Day yesterday. And be sure to be following along on our Instagram and Facebook as our Instagram and Facebook has more up-to-date, current happenings. We go live on Instagram. We post stories like on the spot per day. So.
I'm gonna be doing that a lot more too, because you're gonna be seeing a lot of the shit that's going on with me throughout the day as we build the Big Boar, and everybody at Pig Trail giving me shit. They pick on me there a lot, and we have a lot of fun. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of the ladies and the boys over there, and I can't wait to see each and every one of you guys. I miss y'all so very much.
Well, I was going to say giving you shit is kind of funny because another Ornery Ass member loves to give you shit.
Yeah.
So James Tate, of course, he said 30 seconds is normal for TJ. Perfect. Original Jimbo says, I love my KST bars, but I developed a little squeak glass ride. Had them installed down in Sturgis. Any adjustments anyone has made almost sounds like a cable rubbing on a turn. Any leads? Yeah, definitely want to know. Did you use the extenders or like? Yeah.
Yeah, I know what bars and then you can reach out to them as well.
Yes.
So.
Rhett and Brett and
the whole crew there, guys.
They
will help you out. Like I said, what bars you got, and that's kind of common. We've had some stuff too. And those bars, after you may need to tighten them up after so many miles too. That's common.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's some of the things you do, and then you forget about it.
Yeah, I think it's after 500 miles or something. You are from what they're instructed. They say to retorque them or something.
Yeah, yeah. So some of that stuff is, I know what you mean. Like my the Road Glide we're riding right now, the old one. That's actually Pig Trails. We've gone through a lot, we've learned a lot of that stuff on that. So yeah, if you need to reach out to them. And if you guys are looking for a sweet ass ride, you can go buy the Ornery One's bike, the one that we've been riding at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson. The thing is set up and it's ready to rock. It's going to be for sale, and I would love for one of you guys to buy it. How cool would that be?
I know, that'd be super badass. Chris Lopez, thank you so much for your super chat too. He said, "Let's ride."
Let's ride.
Yeah, the riding season has officially started.
Let's ride.
Yeah, we're excited about it.
Thank you, Lopez. Love that. Okay, guys, like I said, we'll be going live next Friday night. We'll be over there. We got a lot to do. Please, anything that we post up there, give us a thumbs up, give us a little love. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. let's talk about the 131 kits. Let's talk about these products.
Let's talk about love.
Let's talk about love.
me.
Let's talk about me. Let's talk about sex, baby. You and me. Okay, so all that stuff. Let's really dive into this. Let's talk about mods. Let me know what you're doing. I'm interested. It's going to make some great discussions. Let's have fun with this. We're looking forward to it. Tonight we're going to relax. We'll be loading our stuff up tomorrow, and Sunday we take out. So,
Yes.
with that being said, we sure do appreciate. Real quick, you want to catch up on any comments? I see some. Is this Facebook over here?
Yes, that is Facebook and Instagram. So you'll see a YouTube logo and then a Facebook logo. So really quickly, I'll make it fast. So
Pig Trail does rock.
we have, of course, Ornery Ass members, and like you were saying, we all know each other. Either we've met in person or we rode, and we all connect and share stories, and it's just a really tight community that we've got going on. So he was watching earlier, and he's closed his chat, so he won't see this, I hope. I'm going to make sure I read this right before I say this. Tomorrow is a very special day for an individual. I'm not going to say his name because he may be actually still watching. But our Ornery Ass members, I'm going to kind of post it tomorrow. But I would love for you guys to send a message of just like encouragement and a pat on the back for Chris Pauley for being, he gave up drinking. And so this is just like a milestone and a certain achievement that he's done, and it means a lot to them. So just give him a little hats off and a pat on the back. So our Ornery Ass members, a lot of you guys know who this is. Just give him a, send him a message, a little heart.
A little love, y'all. Spread the love. No hate, just make babies.
Yeah.
Jesus. Don't hate, don't fight, just to make the babies.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I almost got teary-eyed on that one.
I know.
Emotions
so if you are watching, Chris, congratulations. We're proud of you. And,
That's a hell of a
Keep it up.
feat. Good for you, my brother. Proud of you, brother. Big time.
Yes.
Big time. Okay, guys. Steph and I are fixing to go to the bar, get a few drinks, eat a little something, hang out with some buddies here at home before we take off again.
Yes.
Closing words.
Becca, how do you become a member? So our memberships are through YouTube. Our YouTube memberships, you'll just go to our channel and there's going to be a link. You can also go to our website, and there's also a link on our website. You can choose 3 different tiers, but we have a private Facebook group also. So a lot of us just congregate in our group on Facebook and just, share things and laugh at each other and make jokes and
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. The real thing is out on the road. This is what I'm really learning about the Ornery One community. Of course, we're here online, of course, but when we get on there on the road, I can't. There's so many freaking stories that's happened because of the Ornery Ones helping each other, because of the community, and then we see everybody on the road and we ride together. I mean, that's really where it's at. Like, I love the face-to-face stuff. I'll be honest with you guys. The social media thing, we do it because this is what we do. But I'd a lot rather shake your hand, give you a hug, and drink a beer and tell a lie. But that can't always happen. But we'd love to see you out there on the road. That's where my heart is, on that bike.
One other thing is, if you guys don't have our emails, sign up for our email subscription. We do a monthly email, and then every so often we just kind of do an email just periodically and post on our blogs. So talking about being, having each other's back and stuff like that. I did an update on Chris Wilson. So Chris and Shauna Wilson was our Pay It Forward recipients from Christmas, year before Christmas. Of course, last year was a shit show for everyone with COVID. However, there's an update on Chris Wilson. I would love to have you guys just read it, and if you, don't feel like you have to donate. If you can donate, definitely donate to their GoFundMe page. But even sharing or just liking or sending a positive vibe their way is a huge thing. So
yeah, so he's in the thick of it again. So
yeah.
Remember,
Okay,
guys, we all have something going on. Just be patient with each other and let everybody play out. And it's not easy being cheesy out here. It's a lot of shit going on. That's why here on our social media and our platforms, we're always positive. We take that negative, make a positive. That's truly our passion. All right. In closing, we can't wait to talk to you all next Friday night. We'll be talking about the Big Boar Build series here on YouTube. So it begins Monday with Paul at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson from the Fair and Exchange doing our thing. Until then, we'll see you on some social media platform. If you need something from us, send us a message. And if I don't get back to you, well, I'm lazy that way sometimes. Forgive me.
For sure.
All right. Close it up.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys. Thank